Hi, I'm Nicole from Teacher of 20, and in this video I'm going to show you 5 steps to include in your guided reading lesson so that your kindergarten kids are fluent readers by the end of the year. The first thing that you need to do in your guided reading group is phonemic awareness. And I should mention that if you watch till the end of the video, I will include a freebie for you and let you know how to get it. And basically, this freebie is going to show you my lesson plan template and a sample lesson plan that covers all the steps that I'm going to include in this video, and it also shows you a schedule to use with your groups so that you make sure that you're meeting with all the groups on a regular basis. So for phonemic awareness, I like to use Alconin boxes and manipulatives, and you'll probably just need three manipulatives. And so, like, for example, for the word mat, you just sound out at, or for the word bat, b, at, and the kids bring down the manipulatives. So usually I say the word and they segment. If you don't have fancy Alconin boxes, that's okay. You can just draw them on a piece of paper. I mean, you could just use whatever you have available is totally fine. The nice thing about these is that once the kids have mastered this skill, you can laminate them and have them write down the word with dry erase marker, and you can do this at your reading group, or you can put it in a center for them to do for themselves. If you do like these, I will put the product link below in the description of this video, so check it out if you're interested in that. If you have kids that can't blend or segment yet, you should check out my video coming out next week on differentiating phonemic awareness instruction. This video will also show you what to do with your high kids that can already blend and segment, like pros. So I'll give you some ideas on what to do with those kids. So check it out. It's next Tuesday. So my channel will be every Tuesday. I'll post a video on something teaching related. So if you have any questions or any topic suggestions, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Just a little bit about me. I'm a certified reading specialist in the state of Texas, and I also have 10 years of teaching experience, mainly with K and first grade. So just so you know that you're not just getting your teaching information from just some random person. The second step to guided reading is sight word practice. What I like to do for this is I have just one set of sight words, and these are the sight words that we've learned already. So these are words that you have introduced them through your textbook adoption, whatever scope and sequence you're following for introducing sight words. These are words that you've already introduced. The kids are accountable for knowing, and so what you're going to do is you're going to just reinforce them throughout the year in your reading group. So I have one set. So say we've already learned 20 sight words and the kids are accountable for knowing 20 sight words. I have these 20 sight words in my deck of flashcards at my guided reading table. They don't leave my guided reading table. And what I do is I hand out 6 per kid, or however many per kid, and they read them silently to themselves. And I am listening in at each kid. And this way, you're maximizing instruction, because you're not everyone is like listening to just one child read or anything like that. So you're just kind of listening in, and then we switch. So I say switch, and so what they do is everybody hands them to the right, everyone hands them to the person on the right, the kid on the end hands them to me, and I give them to the kid on the other end, and we do it again. This way, there's a system in place. Everybody knows what to do. There's no questions about it. And we get to review those sight words and see them over and over. Even though we learned them 3 weeks ago, we still see them because we're practicing our sight words. That's part of that's built into your structure of your guided reading lesson. That's something that you do every day, and you're just it's gonna come natural to you. And it's gonna come natural to the kids, because if you do it every day, they know that when you say switch, they're gonna switch them. They're gonna pass them to the person on the right, and they're just gonna keep reading silently. If I see somebody saying the wrong word, reading the word wrong incorrectly, I give them immediate feedback, and I just say, this is the word are. What's that word? Are. That's it. That's all I do. I don't say, no, you're wrong. That's just like the script that you follow. So also, if you guys have a sight word routine that you like, that really is awesome and works for you, please, I would love to hear it. Please leave them in the comments below, because I'm sure people that are watching would love to know like different ways that people do sight words or anything else. And it also just helps to have like different, if this routine that you do every day gets old by April or May, there's something else that you can try in the comments below. So read the comments and see who commented. Okay, so the third step to your guided reading lesson, and typically my guided reading lessons are about 15 or 20 minutes. So the first step is your phonics skill. So whatever phonics skill you're working on, either in that group or your textbook introduced the digraph sh, so that's your phonics skill. Or if you're still working on the short A sound, that's your phonics skill. And what I like to do for this is I like to have a word sort. I like to have the kids do a word sort, and those can take a while, so it just kind of depends on how you're doing that day on time in your reading group. So if you spend a lot of time on the sight word flashcards, then maybe you don't get to do the word sort for today or something. If you stick around till the end of the video, I have a freebie. Like I said, I have a freebie that I will share with you, and in that freebie I show you different things that you can do throughout the week with that word sort. Okay, so finally step 4 is actually reading the book, and this includes everything from the picture walk to reviewing unfamiliar vocabulary, which you should be doing all of those things. And again, you want to maximize the time reading, so make sure that if you spend a lot of time on sight words yesterday, then maybe just do like one round of sight words, where they read like just 6 sight words instead of the whole sight words. Or if you did your word sort already yesterday, just skip the word sort and just remind them of what the phonics skill is, so that you can spend time in your book. And this is especially true if you noticed yesterday that they were having a hard time with unfamiliar words in the book. Maybe you want to take the time away from the word sort and to focus on unfamiliar words before you read the book again today. Or you could even do a shared reading with everybody reading the book together, and then they read to themselves independently in the reading group. But again, you want to maximize reading instruction in your reading group, so make sure that you're allotting a good amount of time to them reading the book, and all that depends on what DRA level they're reading on. If they're at a level 2, then you're not going to spend a lot of time reading, so you might want to spend time on the phonics skill or sight words or things like that. But in any case, you want to make sure that you maximize reading time. Okay, so the step 5 is the question or the comprehension piece, and for that, if you've done all the steps that I've already said and you have time for comprehension, I have some in my freebie that I will mention in a little bit here. I have some sample comprehension questions that you can ask your students, and I know like that is kind of like a toughie for kinder teachers, because you spend so much of your time on decoding and on learning letter and sound correspondences that sometimes comprehension gets overlooked, or you try to do it during your read aloud instead of your guided reading group. So if that is a topic that you'd like for me to make a video on in the future, please comment below and let me know, because I'd love to hear your feedback. Okay, so you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. My freebie is actually in the video description below, so please click on the freebie and download it. And it's basically a template, and it's editable. So you have a sample lesson, and you have an actual template that you can write on, and that's true for the groups, the scheduled groups. to allow for you to meet with everybody in your class. So thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you found this video interesting. Please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so you know when I upload new videos. My videos will be uploaded every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'll have a teaching topic that I'm talking about. If you have any suggestions for those, please comment below and give me your feedback. Let me know what you think of my video. Thank you so much.